Hello and welcome to episode 0 of the Video Games podcast. A podcast about video games and whatever else we want to talk about. My name is Jimmy Gang and I'm joined by 3 of my good friends, Mike Gibson, Paul McBride, and Jason Zopoulos. We wanted to do this short episode to introduce ourselves, and to do that, we're going to name a few of our favorite video game genres and our all-time favorite video game. So Mike, how about you start us off?
Sure. My name's Mike. It's short for Michael, spelled with a C and an H, not a K. Don't call me Michael, though. Call me Mike. I don't know. My favorite video games, you ask me any day of the week what my favorite video game is, and it'll change. The one consistent, though, is that it's probably either a Nintendo game, a Sony game, or a Microsoft game. Because I didn't really have a PC until, like, the mid-2000s or so. So I've mostly been playing on console. Some of my favorite genres are the old SNES RPGs. I love those things to death. You know, I love platformers, even though the 3D platformers where they turned into a collectathon were kind of whatever. But I like platformers, I like RPGs. I play a lot of MMOs now because I'm an idiot who's got too much money and I need to lose all my money, so I stopped playing MMOs. But otherwise, you know, I pretty much play everything. I like rhythm games and stuff. It's just modern sports games I don't really play. And I can't really get too deep in the tactical stuff, but that's kind of it. What about you, Paul? What do you play?
So I'm Paul, short for Paul. I play a little bit of everything. Definitely into the more slow-paced strategy, JRPG, turn-based kind of games. I play shooters too, but I'm not very good at them. Definitely enjoy them, but not the best eye-hand coordination, I guess. My favorite game of all time would probably be Final Fantasy IX. Was definitely very impactful. It was not my first JRPG by a long shot, but it's my favorite one. The characters and the story just really stuck with you. And I've probably replayed that game more than any other game. Jason, how about you?
My name's Jason, and it's short for Jason. I'm a huge fan of MMOs, FPSs, sports games, just about anything under the sun. My favorite genre is pretty much anything Final Fantasy. I think I started on old Final Fantasy IV, and stuck with just about everything under the sun in that. Final Fantasy VII is probably my favorite game, and still play 11 and 14 to this day. What about you, Jimmy?
So, my favorite genres are classic JRPGs, although I do enjoy current JRPGs as well. Action-adventure games, platformers, shooters. My favorite game of all time would be Final Fantasy VI. I don't know. Everything about that game I love to death. Some of my fondest childhood memories are playing that game over and over again. The music grabbed me right from the beginning. Loved all the characters. The music especially, though. I mean, that soundtrack and all Nobuo Uematsu soundtracks in particular really sparked for me for a love for music from really early age. And it kind of influenced several areas of my life as an adult as well. But that's really me in a nutshell. But we hope you enjoy our future podcasts. They're just going to be about video games. We're going to discuss video games. We're going to talk about F1 racing. No, that's not right. Damn it. But anyway, we hope you listen.
All won't be 6 hours long. Sorry.
The first episode is a little long, but bear with us. We've never done this before, and we'll get better. So please listen to it. I hope you enjoy our discussion, and we'll see you in episode 1. Bye.
Bye.